Fuel pump on. Fuel pump here on. The reason it's tied to the global positioning system is because it's synced with it. If I had...
It has to light up there. The warning light turned on. If you're already here, you must have left it on. All good. Aircraft systems ready.
Hey everyone from the Flying With Me channel, Romulo here. Check out that amazing helicopter. Let's go see how I got here today and where this farm is. If you've made it this far, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get to the video so you can see how I got here.
Let's go to the startup of the Airbus H130 T2. I'm here with the help of Captain Felipe. He'll be reading the manual while I handle the startup. Battery's already on. Let's begin the startup. Go ahead, Felipe.
Alright, check if the yellow gov light is off.
Yellow gov light is off on the panel, Felipe.
Pump on.
Fuel pump on, anti-collision on.
Cyclic control in hand.
Cyclic is in my hand. I like to keep it friction. All good.
So,
Alright, I've pumped it. The fuel pump light's off. I'm going to start the engine.
when starting, check N1, turbine outlet temperature, rotor turning below 25% N1, and oil pressure rising.
So, let's go. Engine started. N1 rising, N1 15.
Blades are already spinning, holding it steady.
And here. Oil pressure is rising too.
N1 at 35, oil pressure positive.
Turbine outlet temperature under control, all stable.
N1 above 67.
You
Activated. Generator. All right, look there.
N1 is 65.
67. All right, startup complete. I'll activate the generator. Check the panel. Generator main bus, hydraulic 1, hydraulic 2. Servo checked. Everything off except generator, battery, horn, and door light since it's open, plus the closed twist grip throttle. Fuel pump off. Turning off the fuel pump, servo test. The light should come on here. Servo light on, alert light stored, all good. Alright, avionics on. Checking all avionics, everything's powered up. Alright, radio on, emergency power unit disconnected. I'll ask to disconnect the external power. Many people used to wonder whether to disconnect the power source before or after the generator. The checklist shows it should be after. The generator light went off, so I know they disconnected the power source. Alright, generator and battery lights off. Alright, generator and battery off. Twist grip throttle to flight position. I'll set it to flight mode myself. One more thing. Turning on the air conditioning. Just press this little button here, air conditioning on. Now I'm opening the throttle, setting it to flight position, and observing. When NR reaches 340, activate the buzzer to verify the throttle. Alright, here we go. Opening the throttle, buzzer at 340.
Turning on the air conditioning on. And now, let's take off for that little town ahead, Parapeba. Taking off. Starting sector Whiskey India Tango Mike, Lima Bravo Hotel. I'm taking off now, folks, from Lima Bravo Hotel. We're heading out on a mission today. It's Saturday, and I'm going to pick up some people out there. And you're flying with me. If you've made it this far, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and leave me a like. We're here in the city of Nova Lima, and we're flying to Parapeba. We're already en route to Parapeba. Now let me show you what I'm going to do. I'm entering it in the flight plan and activating the route I already have saved for this location. Activated. That's the one I'll be flying. Now I'll press the autopilot, navigation mode. And it'll automatically start following the navigation route. See that magenta line? That's the route. I press the navigation button and it'll follow exactly the road I set. I'm passing Mannesmann now. I need to coordinate on the corridor frequency, so I'll report passing Mannesmann at 3,700 feet. Actually, I've already reported. Next position is Chamelet. It's right ahead. The reference point is those smokestacks. So I'll maintain altitude at 3,700 feet. I'll pass Chamelet and start my next coordination. We're with Mike now, passing Chamelet at 3,700 feet, heading on course. Done. After Chamelet, I'll head towards Cisa. Actually, I'll fly to Pedrera with Mike, from Chamelet to Pedrera, maintaining 3,700 feet. I'll transfer control here just so he knows I'm passing by that position. Letting him know. Belo Horizonte control, passing India Tango Mike. With Mike, control. India with Mike, altitude 2,000, past Chamelet. If authorized, heading to Pedrera to enter Romeo Echo 7 via route. I'm with
Mike heading to Pedrera. He probably means the Cerrado area. Jose Simia in Andale.
He transmitted.
Action March 17th against radar. Next contact.
Heading to Pedrera, India with Mike, 0317.
Belo Horizonte control. Blue 4,570. Holding steady at 4,570. Descend via Phoenix Bravo, runway 34, flight level 10. Phoenix Bravo, runway 34, flight level 14570. Requesting clearance from Valdosta.
So guys, as I mentioned, I set it up to navigate here on autopilot. When I press this button, it locks the navigation. Look, there's a pirate radio over there. A pirate radio station near Cisa sometimes interferes with us. But as I was saying, I've set my navigation here on the global positioning system to follow this route. Look, navigation's here, mirrored on this screen. It's following that magenta line, see? Next, it'll follow the white line just ahead. That's the next leg of the route. So I'm already nearby. Now, the Pedrera position ends here before Tiasa. This is the Pedrera waypoint. And from here, you'll see it start turning. It's turning to intercept that white line ahead, just like I mentioned. Look, right from here. It's hard to show it properly filming the screen like this. And here it tells me 20 seconds before it starts turning. You'll see it now. Look. I'm passing the Pedrera position now. And it's already starting the turn. I'm not touching the controls. It turns smoothly by itself. Really cool. It's just past the waypoint at 1405. He asked for my estimated landing time. I just gave it. There we go. We've just passed Pedrera. I'll film the screen again. Bear with me, guys. Now it's going to pass the Galpoise position and line up again with the white line toward Chalet. These are the waypoints I already have saved in the global positioning system. You set all this up before takeoff. Everything ready and programmed. Once you take off, you reach your target altitude and speed, then engage the autopilot and navigation. It'll follow exactly what's programmed in the global positioning system because it's synced to it. If instead of the global positioning system I had a VOR frequency tuned, it would follow the VOR. But in this case, it's following the global positioning system. So this is really handy. We leave everything preset. I use this setup a lot. I already have the route saved in the global positioning system, so I take off, load it, and set the helicopter to follow the course and complete the mission. Then we just keep monitoring. It gives us more peace of mind to watch the flight, stay alert for things like vultures, right? To watch everything. Because all the focus on the route and piloting, we can leave that to the autopilot. And a lot of people ask me, well, so now you only use the autopilot? You don't actually fly anymore? No. Sometimes I turn off the autopilot and fly manually. Takeoff, landing, approaches, flyovers, we handle all that ourselves. Inside terminals, though, I don't usually rely much on autopilot. Today I'm using it just to show you, but on longer flights during cruise, then yes, I use it. You don't need to keep your hand on the controls the whole time. It manages itself. Look, I just passed the Galpoins waypoint. And it's already starting to turn toward the Chalet waypoint. See that? Heading 040. Look at the traffic down there. You know, all that traffic below us. Look over there. Once you get used to flying helicopters, driving becomes torture. When I go on vacation, oh man, all I feel like doing is pulling the car's handbrake and taking off. So here's what happened. The controller already gave me clearance to head straight to my destination. So from the Chalet position, I'm now flying direct to my destination, which is in Paraopeba. Since I've left the controlled area, I'm switching to frequency 122.55. That's the corridor frequency for Belo Horizonte. And I'm doing my coordination. Corridors. India Tango Mike, clear of Chalet, heading to Paraopeba. I'll take the opportunity to climb to 4,000 feet. Because here we're flying really low. Inside controlled airspace, we need to stay lower so we don't interfere with airplane traffic. Now that I'm out of the controlled area, I'll climb a bit. All right, now I'm at 3,900, almost 4,000 feet. Minutes away from my destination. Lots of new subscribers here on the Voando Comigo channel. Welcome aboard. Go binge watch the videos on the channel. That way you'll understand everything, okay? Some people keep asking how much it costs to take a flight, or how much it is from one place to another. This aircraft isn't an air taxi, okay? This helicopter is private. It doesn't operate as an air taxi. St. Lagoas is over there to my right. And look at how much forest there is. To the left is Cachoeira da Prata. And there's one. It's right here, slightly to the left and ahead. Where? Just ahead. Right now, I'm not using the iPad. Because, like I told you, I plan to navigate using the global positioning system, right? And visually using the global positioning system as an aid. I didn't need the iPad here because the landmarks around Belo Horizonte are already familiar to me. I fly here a lot, so I didn't need it this time. I'm saving its battery.
You didn't say the line right. He did.
Check out the helicopter's fuel consumption.
You're in the sector. Where are we now?
192 liters per hour. That's the current consumption. Look here, the panel's showing me. There's traffic here, about 1,900 feet above us. I heard him over the radio. He's coming from Parapiba, so I'm aware he's around here.
I'm going.
To stay alert. This here is the helipad. I'll show you the animals I mentioned earlier. That's something we always have to pay attention to, right? Look over there and see them watching the helicopter. Look, there are two fences there. They're confined on that side so they won't cause any trouble. When we're going to land on a farm, we have to pay attention to that as well. Loose animals, power lines. Check if there's any new wiring, right? I lay in here off in Bastille, you always need to keep an eye on the animals. So the helicopter pilot has to stay focused the whole time, always observing everything around. Over time, we develop a really sharp sense of observation. Our senses become much sharper. We start noticing everything, feeling everything around us. It just becomes natural. And then you start using that in your daily life too. Listening to one conversation here, another there, and commenting on both at once. That's a power women have. Helicopter pilots end up developing that same skill by talking to several people and listening to many things at once. We build that ability too.
All right, guys, come down here with me. I'll show you the helicopter and where I landed. Since I know no one else is arriving right now, I landed comfortably. Right here, look, right in the middle of the helipad. Right here. The animals I mentioned are right there on the right side of the helicopter. Now I'm going to board my passengers and head back to Belo Horizonte. Hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, it really helps. Leave a comment if you like the camera, the angle, or if you have any tips for me, so I can keep improving the channel for you guys. Big hug, God bless, and see you next time.